Hello, are you ready to play some fun New York Times games? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games Wordle, Strands, and Connections for Monday, September 1st, 2025. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your New York Times games for today, I always recommend that you pause this video and do that first. Then come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you wish, you can always follow along with me as I solve the games. I just ask that afterward you leave me a kind comment down below as to what you thought. So without further ado, as I always start with Wordle, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words and select my starting word for today. Let me shuffle these up. And make it full screen. Here we go. Okay, a rose. A rose. All right. I guess it has been a little bit of time since I had a rose, but that one comes up a lot. I'm going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then we'll get to solving Wordle. Okay, I have my phone pulled up. Let me open up my New York Times Games app. Pause for a second to see if they offer me something. Okay. Go down to Wordle, guess your way to the correct word. Monday, September 1st, 2025. Go ahead, add another day to your 371-day streak. All right. Let's do a rose. Oh, okay. Wow, not a bad word. A in the wrong spot, E in the wrong spot. What about our least? I mean, this might help me narrow it down. This is another word that I like to start with. What? Oh my gosh. Hasn't least already been come up? That's crazy. There are going to be a lot of people getting this in one today. Oh my gosh. Least hasn't already been a word? That's crazy. I really wish least had come up. That would have been so cool because I've never gotten it in one before. Anyway, I have played 709 games. My current and max streak are 372, and I got it in two. That's crazy. I can't even believe it was least today. Wow. Let me know if you started with least. If you got it in one, that is going to be so awesome. Okay. Wow. But that could have been a big trap because there's beast, there's feast, there's yeast, there's, of course. So there's at least 4 words. Wow. Wait, let me go back to Wordle. What other? Oh, dang. Okay, let me go back to the word. Feast. I guess that's about it. But beast, least, feast, yeast. Anyway, all right. I hope you got it in 1 or 2 today. That's super exciting. Okay, moving on. Pardon me. Just a moment. I'm going to bring up strands. Go ahead, add another day to your 55-day streak, September 1st, 2025. Be my guest. Be my guest. Man, my throat is really scratchy today. Come with? Oh, there's no H here. Come, no, come. Come over? No. Come? Be my guest, come? No. Wasn't this just here the other day? I'm seeing creative Is that, I don't know how that would have been be my guest, but leave, Leave, leave. Be my guest. I see vile here. No. Be my guest. Are we talking about like Beauty and the Beast? Oh, wait a second. I think I see I was going to say invite. Invite, greet. Okay, so be my guest. You get invited, you greet your guest, wait a minute, serve your guests. Okay. What do we have? So that means it's not a top to bottom spanogram. What do we have? Pose. Oops, I shouldn't have. Receive. Okay. Welcome. Wait a second. Hospitality. All right. And this last one looks like embrace. Okay. Wow. Be my guest. Hospitality. Okay. I got 5 words, then the spanogram, and the remaining word. Okay. Be my guest. Let's move on to connections. Group words that share a common thread. Go ahead, add another day to your 95-day streak, September 1st, 2025. Our 16 connections words are president, mother, bishop, bird, clergy member, premier, MLB player, pope, Saint Valentine, introduction, NFL player, Lord, launch, Burns, St. Patrick, and debut. Okay, well, I'm seeing a lot of things. I mean, there are a lot of like religious titles. Well, not really so much titles, but clergy member, bishop, pope. I don't think so. Then like a mother. A mother could be like a nun. So it could potentially be like clergy member, mother for a nun, mother superior or something. Pope. Oh shoot, or bishop. I don't know. I don't think so. Let me deselect that. I don't know. I'm not sure. They just seem a little slightly disjointed, like with the clergy member being not really specific, because you might say, like, if you had like priest, mother, or priest, nun, bishop, pope, then for sure I'd be like, okay, that seems like it's a category. But clergy member, pope, bishop, I don't know. We have like St. Patrick, St. Valentine. Those are like holidays related to, then there could be Mother's Day, President's Day. I'm not sure because of the that they're right next to each other, but hey, they could put words right next to each other that go together. Let me do a screenshot and see if I'm onto something here. I'll leave the blue up. Okay, there's also like a launch and an introduction, like you're in a premiere. Like sometimes I premiere my New York Times Games videos. I debut it. Okay, I'm feeling like that will probably be yellow or green. I mean, maybe what I have highlighted is green: President's Day, Mother's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day. Pardon me. And then the premiere would be yellow. Okay, then what does that leave? Let me swap to purple. Oh wait, let's do this for purple. Okay, so there's still bishop, clergy member, MLB player, and so I mean, member, player. This represents one of something. Bishop is more of a title. It's less, I mean, it's more specific than like just saying an MLB player or an NFL player. And then that leaves like Burns and Lord and Pope and Bird, Bishop. Those are all also last names. So there's like, I wonder if it's something like MLB player and then a last name to go along, NFL player, MLB player, like NFL player is Larry Bird, but that seems weird, but I don't know. First of all, I think what I'm going to do is try my holidays and then the debut premiere thing, and then I'll see what's left. Okay, let me delete my screenshot. I'm going to submit this. Okay, green. One's celebrated with holidays. So, right, presidents, mothers, St. Patrick, and St. Valentine. Okay. All right, then I had premiere, introduction, launch, debut. Probably yellow. Let's give it a try. Okay, first appearance. I feel like Bishop, Lord, Pope. Bishop, Lord, Pope. Bird or Burns? Which should I try as a last name of something? Burns seems the only person with the last name Bird that I can think of is Larry Bird. So I don't know if there's multiple, but there's a lot of Burns and Bishop, Lord, and Pope. I'm not even sure. Maybe it's not Pope. Maybe. Bird or Pope. Bird or Pope. Okay. I don't know what these categories are, but if it's people, like if these are last names, then usually those go with kind of like the blue category. You have to know something about popular culture, history, music, sports, whatever. So like, and maybe I just don't know enough. Literature, things like that. So Bird or Pope, Bishop, Burns, Lord. I feel like I'm going to go with Pope. There could also be Burns and Bird. So there's still the, oh gosh, Bishop, Lord, Pope, and clergy member. bishop, clergy member, a lord, but oh, that doesn't go. And that does not go. I'm going to go back to this. I have all my guesses left basically, so I'm going to go for it. Okay, famous poets. All right. Famous poet. See, literature. Okay. All right. And then MLB player, clergy member, bird, and NFL player. So they must fit a category. Cardinals, MLB player. So the Cardinals, a clergy member, a cardinal, a bird, a cardinal, an NFL player, a cardinal. What about that? Referred to could be a cardinal. Okay, let me try it. That's our purple category. Whoa, what cardinal might refer to? All right. Wow. Woo. There was a lot of trickiness in there. And thankfully, I'll go back in a second, but thankfully, I spotted that holidays because that helped me to eliminate the religious references, you know, St. Patrick, St. Valentine, Mother. Okay. And then the first appearance, because what I didn't even think about is premier could also be like a leader. So there was like Pope, premier, president, mother, like figureheads or something. So anyway, how did you guys do? Okay. I have played 368 games. My current streak is 96. My max streak is 251. Wow. Wow. Okay. I don't want to get into another game because maybe I'll do a separate video with the mini today. I'm not sure. And I just don't want another 33-minute long video. So anyway, I really do appreciate you watching. Let me stop sharing my phone screen and refer you to the links down in the description box there, and also refer you to that video that YouTube is offering you right over there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care and be kind.